Bienvenidos a Spanish Gurus. Hi everyone, hola a todos. My name is Maider and in today's lesson you are going to learn how to introduce yourself in Spanish. That's a very useful topic because it happens all the time that we meet new people, so it will be very nice for you to be able to introduce yourself in Spanish, right? Well, I have something important to tell you. To introduce in Spanish is presentarse, and that's a very common false friend for English speakers, so remember, I introduce myself, me presento. So first of all, I'm going to introduce myself and then we can check step by step the different information that I am giving, okay? So imagine that I am in a meeting with new people and I will say something like, Hola, soy Maider, soy española, soy profesora y tengo 32 años. Hola, soy Maider, soy española, soy profesora y tengo 32 años. Muy bien, ahora vamos a analizar un poco. Let's analyze a little bit what I said. Well, the first thing that I did was to say hello. Saludar, say hello. Decir hola. Please don't forget your manners. Say hello, say hola. Be friendly, be polite. ¿De acuerdo? Muy bien. I gave some information about myself, ¿verdad? Because I said my name, mi nombre, soy Maider. I said my nationality, mi nacionalidad, soy española. I said my profession, mi profesión, soy profesora. And I said my age. Tengo 32 años, mi edad. Tengo 32 años. And I didn't lie. Well, this is the easiest way to introduce yourself, but there are some other ways to give out the same information that it would be good for you to know. So, let's see here. For the name, you can say soy plus your name. For example, soy Maider, I am Maider. But you can also say me llamo plus your name. Me llamo Maider, which literally means I call myself Maider. And you can say, mi nombre es Maider. So, mi nombre es plus your name. My name is Maider. O mi nombre es Ana. O mi nombre es Luis. So, 3 different ways to tell your name. ¿De acuerdo? For the nationality, I said, soy española, which is I'm Spanish. So you can say soy plus your nationality. For me, soy española. But maybe you are Chinese, so you will say soy chino. Or maybe you are American, so you will say soy americano. And you can also say soy de plus your country. For me, soy de España. I'm from Spain. But you could say soy de China or soy de América. ¿De acuerdo? For the profession, I said soy profesora. I'm a teacher. Maybe you are a teacher too. Or maybe you are a doctor. Or maybe you are an astronaut. Oh, I would love to know if we had some astronauts here learning Spanish with us. Well, that's crazy. But you will say, soy doctor, or soy astronauta, or maybe you don't work yet, maybe you are a student, and in that case you will say, soy estudiante, I'm a student, soy estudiante, ¿de acuerdo? For the age, we say tengo plus your age plus años. For me, tengo 32 años. Tengo literally means I have. So when I say tengo 32 años, it literally means I have 32 years. But I am 32 years old. ¿De acuerdo? Tengo 32 años, o tengo 23 años, o tengo 48 años. ¿De acuerdo? Do you feel ready? Well, I'm going to do my introduction just one more time and make sure that you follow me and at the same time you can do yours. Hola, soy Maider, soy española, soy profesora y tengo 32 años. Muy bien. Now we are going to learn some questions related with introductions because there are scenarios when people do their introduction but they don't give us the information that we need to know or that we want to know. And in that case, we could use these questions. As you can see, there are 2 questions for each information, and that's because you can choose the informal version or the formal version. What's that? Well, the informal version is addressed to tú, you informal in Spanish, and the formal version is addressed to usted, you formal in Spanish. If you are not very sure about the differences between tú and usted, don't worry because there will be another video on that topic. So now, just remember the questions related with each information. ¿De acuerdo? Muy bien. Vamos a ver. If you want to know the name, you can ask ¿Cómo te llamas? Informal. O ¿Cómo se llama? Formal. ¿Cómo se llama? If you want to know the nationality, you can say ¿De dónde eres? Informal. ¿De dónde eres? Or ¿De dónde es? ¿De dónde es? Formal. If you want to know the profession, you could ask ¿Cuál es tu profesión? ¿Cuál es tu profesión? Informal. O ¿Cuál es su profesión? Formal. ¿Cuál es su profesión? And if you want to know the age, you could ask ¿Cuántos años tienes? ¿Cuántos años tienes? Informal. Or ¿Cuántos años tiene? Formal. ¿Cuántos años tiene? ¿Sí? Bueno, creo que es hora de ser social. I think that it's time to be social, so go around and practice your introduction with some Spanish speakers. That's all for now. I hope you learned a lot. And remember that you can find a lot of resources to learn Spanish wherever you are in our website, www.spanishgurus.com. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel and to our blog to keep yourself updated with more videos, classes, events, and many other useful and fun sources. Nos vemos pronto. See you soon. Bye!